Good afternoon, dear students. I am welcoming you to the world of child health nursing, and let us start learning normalcy by learning what is normal growth and development of different age group. You might have learned in your GNM. Here you will be learning in detail. It is an important chapter through which you will understand the behavior of children. As you know, the growth and development extend throughout the life cycle. Yes, the growth occurs till adolescent, growth occurs in height and weight, but after adolescence, the height gain decreases, but gain in weight can be present. The development continues throughout the life of a person. But often we see the word growth and development. The term is used interchangeably. But the growth is different, development is different. In a normal child, growth and development grow together. But in case of difficulties or a challenged children or a gifted child, it can be different. So let us learn regarding. There are various factors which affects. Let us learn about it. Let us see the normal behavior of an every age group through learning, growth and development. Let us see what is growth. Increase in physical size. It can be whole body or any one part of the body. That can be called as growth. So let us see the definition of a growth. According to Dorothy R. Marlowe, growth refers to an increase in physical size of the whole or any part of it, and which can be measured in inches, centimeter, pounds, or in kilogram. Okay, that means growth refers to the physical development of a person alone can be called as growth. I told you physical development. Okay, and another definition says it is an increase in number and size of cells as they divide and synthesize new proteins, result in increased size and weight of the whole or any part of it. So if you look into these two definitions, you can see that growth is increasing the size and weight of the person, maybe it whole person or a part of it. It is due to cell division and synthesis of new protein. As you know that the proteins are building blocks of our body. Every cells are formed with proteins. So new proteins are forming to develop more and more cells. So due to that, there is an increasing size and it can be measured. Yes, it can be counted. What is your weight? What is my weight? What is the weight of this child? And how many centimeter height you have? Okay, it can be measured clearly by using either centimeter or inch or pounds or kilogram, even with power. Okay, so that is the growth. Now, through growth, okay, in growth, there is an multiplication of cells and increase in the intracellular substance. So, it is a quantitative change which can be measured. So, growth is a progressive and measurable phenomena. In short term, growth is a part of development, but it is not equal to development. The physical development of a person alone can be called as growth. Development. What is a development? Development is not only the physical, it constitutes the development of any part or even any aspect of human beings. It can be psychological development, it can be social change, okay, it can be spiritual development. So, the total personality development can be called as development, improvement. Okay, that is can be called as development. So, let us see the definition. Development refers to progressive increase in skill and capacity to function. Yes, progressive increase in skill and capacity to function. Okay, when the child was a 1-year-old child, it was too difficult for the baby to catch a ball. By 3 years, he tried to catch the ball by using his both hands and body together by grabbing it. But by 5 years, the baby will be able to use only 2 hands and grab it. But when the baby reaches to adolescent, he use only one hand to catch certain balls. And so to catch certain balls, he get up. Even certain balls, he catch even in a sitting position. How? Why? The judgment differs. The ability differs. When he became adolescent, he only raises his hand and catches a ball. A 1-year-old baby put all the efforts to catch a ball. Same activity done in a very skillful manner in an adolescent. Yes, this is the progressive increase in skill and capacity to function. Okay, in first standard, how much difficult you had to write a letter and now you have mastery over it. Yes, this is known as development. Next definition, even though it is a bit long, it gives you clarity. Development is a gradual change and expansion. Advancement from lower to a more advanced stage of complexity. The emerging and expanding of the individual capacities through growth, maturation, and learning. So, development is still more wider term than growth. So, we can see that development is a physiological maturation of the individual. Yes, it has got a great relationship with the nervous system. Okay, especially the myelination of a nervous system. As you know, myelination improves coordination. Okay, as the myelination begins, head control establishes. That is why head is able to control fast. And the lower part of the body, the baby develops or control defecation and urination only by the end of toddler period towards 3 years. Okay, that means baby have myelination reaches to that particular area only during this age group. So development can be psychological, emotional, social, spiritual. And it is not so easy to measure like a growth. Yes. So we can call it as it is a qualitative aspect of maturation. It can be measured through observation. Yes, the person is behaving like an adult. He is a mature person. We used to say this child is a mature child because he is behaving like an adult. It can be observed, but it cannot be easily measured like a weight, centigram, or power of a person. What is maturity? Maturation or maturity is increase in competence and ability to function at a higher level. A 10-year-old boy, when he look after his children, younger children, and even when he does certain activities just like his father or mother does, we will come in, he is a mature child, because we compared his activities into adult level. His performance is much more than what we expected from his age group. Yes, maturity or maturation is an increased competence and ability to function at a higher level or at a mature level or an adult level, depending on child's ability. So, developing to a mature person. Let us see the difference between the term growth and development. You have a question pattern like write the difference between two terms. So listen and learn. What is growth? The first difference is the definition itself. Already I told you. Growth refers to an increase in physical size of the whole or any part of its body which can be measured in inches and kilograms or in centimeter or pounds. Development, it is a progressive increase in skill and capacity to function. Yes, growth can be measured by using centimeter and inches. So it is a quantitative form. But development is qualitative. But today we have various measures to convert the qualitative into quantitative by observation checklist, by Likert scale. These are the different techniques which you will learn as a part of your education and research next year. So even many of the qualitative terms can be quantified. So development also is a quantitative measurable one. Not so easy like growth. Yes. Growth occurs due to cell division. Okay, growth is due to multiplication of the cell. But the development is occurs due to motor and mental process and their interplay. The baby is able to catch a ball even in sitting. I told you as an adolescent, he will sit and he will catch the. Why? His capacity to judge improved. He need not get up. Okay, only by raising his hands he is able to catch it. He need not use both hands. That ball is small. He can catch it with a one hand. Yes. So it is due to the mental process and their interplay. He knows what is the length of his hand. So he know that his ability to catch it. So he uses his judgment, mental capacity, and the motor ability to catch a ball. Clear? So development, he has developed to this level by utilizing both physical, mental, social aspect together. Growth is a limited period. I told you the growth occurs only up to adolescent period, basically in height. But development take place till the death of a person. Okay, knowledge regarding the world, concept regarding the world, it continuously changes from birth till the death. So development is happening till the death of a person. Growth can be measured and development also can be measured by observing the behavior, but it is difficult. Next difference, growth comprises height, weight, size and shape of the body organs and the person, okay, the brain, hand, etc. And okay, so it is a increase in the height, weight, size, shape. Okay, that is mainly concentrating in the growth. But in the development, not only the physical change also comes under development. Along with that, cognitive, social, emotional. Cognitive means intellectual changes. All these things are included in the development. So growth is merely physical development, but the development is cognitive, social, emotional. All this development can be together. So development is a still more wider aspect. Growth is for a limited period. Already I told you, development takes place till the death. And growth tells about only one aspect of personality, that is the physical development. But the development deals with the whole aspect of the personality, every aspect, how we speak, what is the language development, what is the spiritual development, what is the social development, what is the intellectual development, what is the capacity to function, like fine motor development. Everything is included in the development. So this is the difference between the growth and development. Hope you understood what is growth, what is development, and how it is differ each other, and what is the relationship to growth and development to the maturity. Okay, I am completing this video. Thank you. Thank you.